So a lot of you probably have already seen the other videos on YouTube about configs or adjusting the settings file for off the grid. And I did that as well. And when I had only done that, I was getting the worst FPS imaginable still. Like, it was better than it was before, but it was terrible. After I spent 3 or 4 days building these config files to use as well as the editing settings file, way better. I'm looking at 180, 200 FPS, much better. I'm going to show you step by step how to install the files I've made so that Off the Grid runs way better on your PC. Okay, so first what I want you to do is you need to open up the link to the download page for the config. So that is in the description right now. I want you to go down to the description and open that link. You can pause the video and then unpause it once you've opened it, because you are going to be doing this alongside me in the video, pausing it as you need to keep up. I've written these steps very easily. I'm going to essentially read them out as they're written. It looks like a lot. It is not hard at all. It's very simple. This will probably take about 10 minutes of your time. So first, on the right side of this page, right-click Movement Buffs Competitive Config underneath Releases and select Open in New Tab. Or you can just do it on this link. I'll do it on the link. So right-click, Open Link in New. Once you're in that new tab, select the file help.txt and open in a new tab as well. So we right-click, Open Link in New Tab. That will download the help file. Now, to download the remaining config files, you will need to open deviceprofiles.ini, engine.ini, and gameusersettings.ini in a new tab. So it's very simple. Right-click, open a new tab, right-click, open a new tab, right-click, open a new tab. Then you will go to the top right of your browser and you will click the downloads area. And you will see the 3 ini files say unverified download blocked. So what you're going to do is you're going to left-click them and you're going to click download unverified file. Do this for each of the ini files. You'll have to do it 3 times in total. Ensure that you've done that, because these 3 files are the majority of this config, and they are what separates this from the other videos that you've seen before. Once you've done that, we move to the pre-installation of the config. Press Windows key plus R and type local app data, blah, 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 blah. So Windows key plus R on the keyboard. Alternatively, type run into the start menu and press enter. Paste in the entry, press enter again. This will bring you to where configs go. So I want you to right-click Game User Settings, copy it, create a new folder here, call it Backup. Drop your backup version of your Game User Settings inside the backup folder, return to Windows Client, and minimize this for now. Then Windows key plus R again, alternatively run, and this time you will go to saved game /OTG. This is where the settings file is, and so what we're going to do is we're going to copy it as well, create a new folder, backup, paste it in, and then return to the OTG folder and minimize this. Now we're going to move to the installation of the config files. So press Windows key plus R again and type downloads, which will bring you to your downloads folder. This is where the majority of you would have downloaded your files. However, I have put them in a special folder for the tutorial over here. And you are going to right click each of these files except for help and click properties. Then I want you to tick this box unblock. Then I want you to press apply. Then I want you to press read only. Then I want you to press OK. It is important to do it in that order. Otherwise, an attributes error prompt may come up on your screen. I have no idea why that comes up. To be honest, I've never seen it before until I started doing this tutorial. But anyway, just do it in that order. So we've done it for device profiles. We'll now do it for engine. Right-click properties, unblock, apply, read only, apply OK. And game user settings, right-click, properties, unblock, apply, read-only, apply, OK. Now that we've done that, we are going to select all 3 of these files, right-click them, copy, and we're going to place them in the Windows Client folder. If you don't remember how to get there, it's just Windows key and R on the keyboard, and then pasting this section in. So that was up here. We're going to paste it in. We're going to replace any files in the destination. And then we're going to right click them again and just check that read only is ticked and unblock is no longer visible. Yep, once you've done that, you're going to ignore the fact that I cut the video. I broke GitHub, but I fixed it. We're going to go to the Geo1 folder, which is again pressing Windows key plus R and typing save game /OTG. You probably already have it open. If you don't, that's how to get there. So we're going to go there and we're going to paste from our downloads folder the help file in there. And then we're going to right click GZ game user settings.json. We're going to click properties and we're going to make sure read only is not ticked. This file does not need to be set to read only, assuming you don't change your graphic settings inside of the game. And it's important not to have it set to read only because this file has your sensitivities, your volume levels, controller settings, everything. So if you have it read only, those settings won't apply whilst you're in the game. So not read only, good. Now we're going to right click it. We're going to choose open with, and we're going to select Notepad. If it's not up here, you can click more apps, scroll down, you should see it. You may even have Notepad++, or you could probably use WordPad, but I'm going to use Notepad. So open it up. And we're going to see a whole mess of stuff. These are all the settings in the game. Yours may look different. Don't worry about it. We're only going to copy the stuff that's important. Down here, you can see the list of entries. So we're going to look for these entries and set the values to match the ones shown. So these entries here. Now, we can do this two ways. We can manually look for them, or we can just right-click, copy. And then it says the first one is view distance, and the last one is DLSS mode. So we're going to select over view distance. I'm going to go down to DLSS mode and press paste. And the formatting is broken here, but we can fix that by pressing tab in front of each of these entries. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can also just set each of these numbers to 0. When you get to display gamma, you can copy this setting here and paste it over the top of this, and then set, false DLSS resolution scaling. You can just copy and paste that. Resolution scale value 0 doesn't really have any effect. Anti-aliasing method 0. We're doing that. We're controlling that through the config, not through the settings file, so that's fine. And then DLSS mode 5, which is important. Once we've done that, we're going to scroll to the bottom of the file, and we are going to change these ones here. Hideout mesh, minimum LOD quality, game mesh, min LOD quality, motion blur active, is performance mode, hardware ray tracing. So we're going to set them just the same as we see them here. So hideout mesh, LOD, 0, game mesh, 0, motion blur active, false, is performance mode, true, hardware ray tracing enabled, false. Once you've done that, you're going to press X and you're going to press save, and it should immediately save. If it pops up with a window wanting you to type the name of the document and where to save it, it means the file is still set to read only and you would need to go back to where the file was, right click it, properties, disable read only, click apply, click OK. Well, that's it for the video. Enjoy your 200 FPS and off the grid. Now, it wouldn't be a YouTube video if I didn't plug my own Twitch channel, so go ahead and click the follow button on my Twitch if you don't mind. I'll be updating this config over time, so you'll see the updates there through my stream. I stream every day. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Peace.